Hi everyone. So I am one of the curators at Lonely Rocks that has a booth in Untitled Fair during Miami Art Basel, Miami Art Week. And I selected Carla Gannis' Smiling on the Inside. And instead of doing a video about why I loved it so much, we were actually chatting today about how amazing her piece is, and we wanted to do more of an interview video and share like her thought behind it and what it means to her, because it's one of her earlier TikTok videos, which is where she shares her funner work. So tell us about this piece.
Sure. So the piece that you see, Smiling on the Inside, where I actually used the soundtrack inside my head, was something based on a volumetric scan that I'd had of my entire body. It had just been done. It was at the studio in the Brooklyn Navy Yard, and they have 256 DSLRs. You go in, they scan your whole body, and it's an exact replica of you. And it's kind of an amazing phenomenon. And then I just was like, how? Now I'm so malleable, and I wanted to animate myself. But I started thinking about what happened with these texture maps, that like the texture maps can actually show on both sides, right? And so TikTok is a place where maybe I express myself more poetically, or just this place where it's like, oh my God, I'm going through a rough time, it's a bad day, what can I do and how can I express it on TikTok, right? And so Smiling on the Inside, it was the scan that they shot of me was actually smiling. And then when you actually remove the back of my head in the scan, you see I'm smiling on the inside of that scan too. So it was also kind of a pun and a play on words, that like smiling on the inside, and I literally am smiling on the inside based on the way that 3D works.
But I also love that you're smiling on the outside.
Yeah.
And you're smiling a big smile, which is a very social media smile.
I know, I'm smiling right now because we've been in Miami all day and it's been a long, rough day. Yeah. We're still smiling, yeah.
But anyway, I love that there's, I think, this subversion of social media, because you're smiling on the inside, but you're also smiling on the outside. Yeah. And there's a tension there that I think is very subtle in the work. And there's like this black, duality to it. There's a Gannis face to it.
Yes, right? And I've done Gannis before because I have an avatar that she has her own Instagram account, Carla Gan, cross-platform avatar for Recursive Life Action Generative Adversarial Network. But she's actually an avatar that I produced. She is an autonomous avatar at this point, so she leads her own life outside of me, and she's actually very critical of me at times. And so when I got this volumetric, yes, right. So she's like my sister or a daughter, because I don't have siblings, And so she leads her own life now. And so when I got this volumetric scan that was actually really me, so to speak, I wanted to start having some fun with it, and started having some fun with, it's this kind of perfect replica of yourself, and it really looks like you. But what happens when you start to deconstruct it? And the Gannis figure, because I've done the Gannis kind of a composition before with my avatar Carla Gan, and so I got to do it again with this exact replica of myself. Yeah.
But I love how social media, in a way, is an implicit Gannis, because are we really smiling on the inside when we're smiling on the outside?
Right.
So I think that is something really special about the piece. And I invite everyone to go to the Lonely Rocks booth in Untitled. There will be a panel on Friday, 12/2, I think, the 2nd of December at 4 p.m. with Fanny and myself, and we'll be chatting about some of the pieces. And this is the amazing Carla Gannis, whose work is on display. Thank you, Lonely Rocks.
Bye.